I'm doing a show 2020, right? So, or prepared for about to. So we gotta come. We have to have storylines, come over storylines. I know what. So there's purpose and intentions. To overhear something in my apartment, somebody's apartment, and to create propaganda for their personal gains, and hearing what came out my mouth with purpose and intentions. You understand? So these people we have to have in our storyline for a TV show, especially if we have these are the only people we have relationships with as far as drama comes, right? And why there's drama, purpose of drama. Why would they be in a storyline of mine with drama in such a drama show, which is the purpose of a show, and also to conversation. So with intentions and purpose and understanding of a purpose of a conversation, these people decided to do what they did around this neighborhood and with people who don't like me. So a revenge plot, which is also another crime, and overhearing something in my apartment with a conversation with an adult about possibilities of me being in situations in my childhood outside of being taken away from who I was, my mom, and taken away from other relatives because of unjust living situations. That's what happens when you're a child. You get taken away sometimes through systems and shit like that. So my storyline being my storyline for a TV show, and their storyline being baby daddies and shit, baby mama situation, is two totally different things. So in the real life, I was supposed to be respected in something, especially if they had no understanding of the purpose of a conversation. So I'm 30 years old, right? I don't give a fuck how young I look, how young these people look. I am the age that I am. And it's been 3 years since Diamond and Body got casted for a TV show. So the setup was intentional to try to hurt me, shut this project down, and try to, have establishments tap my food, put roofie elements in my food to have me pass out for a certain few hours to fuck me, which is a sex trafficking thing that Alexis Sky has been through, who is also a part of Love and Hip Hop franchise herself. And she had to have a platform and speak all those things. This dude who created these things, who is a relationship to Diamond the Body now, also had relations with Alexis Sky and was seen in the club 3 months ago with her hosting a party for promotion of the show. The thing is this, I'm not a victim. I have been through shit in my childhood. The thing is this, it's the New York State and NYCHA versus me. I have been living here since 2013. Mel has been coming here. It don't matter if I'm co-leasing, subleasing, if I'm a fucking friend of the owner. However it goes, me individually being outside of Mercedes and her man and the owner of this crib, is still, I am a 30-year-old woman. It's still New York NYPD and NYCHA versus me outside of this home. I've been living here over 10 years. So they tried to set me up and use me as scapegoat, black sheep of their storyline of overhearing me. They have of overhearing me with purpose and intentions. The police and the people in 75, who are the only people that I know, and Diamond and Body, who are the only people I know in this project, are going to have to think, readjust, and think of what they're going to do, because it's a shit show every day of them trying to come in my house, break in my house. You understand? We have a whole circle on my door with a camera. You understand? Just to give them another way of trying to break in my crib to cover up 2020 and what was done to me off the ideas of this dude having a secret kid with somebody in my family and him having a bigger storyline for a TV show. So they tried to hurt me in that way. And we gave them so many ways to get to me. My door sometimes locked me in. You understand? So they resorted into getting the Chinese people and the fucking deli ox stores people to tap my food so that they could fuck me at 3, 2 in the morning when I'm sleeping. So the thing is this, that's something we can't talk about, like AIDS. You understand? Like having AIDS. That's going to sound unrealistic. I am not a mom. Yes, child, in our childhood, we go through a lot of shit. Shit happened. I'm not a mother. I have no fucking nurturing, nothing of nurture to these guys who decided to be, who are mama's kids, you understand? And these these ladies who decided to have kids to try to make me look bad. I don't have to be a public figure of a mother figure in no way. At 30, at 26, or at 27. So the purpose of my conversation, right, is not, it doesn't indicate that I was ever abusive in my childhood. You guys, I'm not indicating that in no type of way. That is what these people thought. You understand? I'm defending my rights and my being and my individuality and my independence and who I am. You understand? And my duties at all ages in life, because they took something and said, they took something of what came out my mouth and tried to make me abusive in the story, and that's not what it is. You understand? So me responding in subliminal way to their perspective of what came out my mouth and what they tried to paint, the picture that they tried to paint of me, which is like a smear. What the picture they tried to paint of me is the idea of them. You understand? I live my life how I'm supposed to live my life. You understand? As far as me having being a woman, naturally I'm a motherly person. In reality, I have no argument with these people because I have my own life. They had a perspective in which they were supposed to have. I have no wrongdoings in my life. There's no wrongs in my life. You understand? People, children do children things. Bad men and bad girls and bad cops and bad guys. They live their life how they live their life, and shit happens. You understand? And children do children shit. But as far as me being an adult and living my life partying and drinking and smoking weed and living my life, that is my life. That's my lane that I created. As far as me being abusive in my childhood, no. But me being a nurturing, me having, I don't have to live or have a perspective as that they have today in 3 years or in 6. That is their life. I have my own life. You understand? They wanted to be on a TV show and they got that opportunity. That's what I do for a living. Jasmine does it. I'm not no caster or casting person, but that's what I do for a living. Congratulations to these people in Diamond. The police in NYCHA versus me. And the conversation is for me and y'all. You understand? Ain't nobody touching me. Y'all have inquiries. These people disappointed themselves and they played themselves October 7th, 2020 when the conversation transpired, which was 2 days before, 2 days after. Now the bisexual guys, the bisexual boys that's having children and wants to be a dad, that is y'all perspective and y'all choice in life. I have nothing to do with that. I have nothing to do with y'all. You understand? I live with 2 gay men, 2 gay white men as foster parents of mine. I have a life. I have my own lane. Y'all took something out of my mouth and y'all made a perspective and a character of me. And for a show. And for fun. I have my own life. I have been a public figure. You understand? Before the Twerk Teen Who video came out, before October 7th video came out, before the NYPD tried to model for a TV show that they was filming around for Green Projects, and before Love and Hip Hop.